That's all you want to know.
Oh, 6, 7, 8.
6, 7, 8. All right.
I like the soundtrack that's happening too.
Is it going?
It's going. It got you gurgling on there, so that's good.
How many of you are in Wellness for Life or have been in the past? Wow. How many of you are going to take Wellness for Life and are required to? Okay, you're about to get educated on Wellness for Life. Today I want to share with you why this class that all of us are required to take at Hardin Simmons is, number one, ineffective, so it should be revised or eliminated, and also the steps that we as students can take to get these things accomplished. So let's begin with why Wellness for Life is not a very effective class. Our 2010 to 2011, that would be my course catalog, you guys, I guess, probably have 2011 to 2012, states that certain classes are required to, all students are required to take certain classes in order to help, and I'm quoting, help acquaint students with ideas, information, and modes of inquiry to draw upon in multiple areas of life. Unfortunately, they think that Wellness for Life does all of these things. One of the main purposes of Wellness for Life is to teach students principles of wellness for their entire lifetime. So according to this textbook, which you will use in that class, the definition of wellness is the achievement of the highest level of health possible in physical, social, intellectual, emotional, environmental, and spiritual dimensions. And that's all great, but the fact is, Wellness for Life does not allow you to do any of those things. There are several times when you are in this class that you will benefit more from staying at home and taking a nap, because part of wellness is getting proper amounts of sleep. If you're sick, part of wellness is taking care of yourself, but you're still required to come to the class. It's almost as frustrating as majoring in Bible, talking about Jesus all day, and then not being able to go out and live the life that you taught. So now that I've shared with you why this class is ineffective and quite honestly very contradictory, we should talk about how it could be revised or eliminated. So I'm going to start with what it would look like if Wellness for Life was eliminated. Our school website warns that this is a warning, not just a notification. It warns that every credit hour, currently right now, is $715 per hour in the class. Wellness for Life is a 1 credit hour class, so you're spending $715 on the class. This money, if the course was eliminated, could be better spent getting a personal trainer or buying magazines that actually teach you how to live well. The Barna Group in 2003 did a survey about students in high school. Y'all need to pay attention to this correlation. Students in high school that were pretty much required to go to church by their parents, and how after high school there's a 58% drop. In the same way, we're all required in high school to take PE classes, wellness classes, a health sort of class. But in the same way, most of us come to college and don't go to church or aren't going to follow through with the things that we learn from these health classes. It's been taught in Wellness for Life that you're not going to change your health habits until you want to. So taking this class is not going to make anybody change their wellness habits that they've already been learning all through high school. Paul Owens, who is a certified personal trainer, he also created his own website, clevelandpersonaltrainer.com, talks about how the benefits between having a personal trainer and whether you need one or whether you don't. He says that usually personal trainers are $65 an hour to, I think, $80 was the number. If you met with a personal trainer for 11 weeks for a 1-hour session once a week, that would amount to about $715, which is the cost of the course. The course also costs a little bit more because of hidden lab fees and the cost of the textbook. So really, all of that money, you can spend 11 weeks with a personal trainer that gives you not only how to work out, but gives you a diet plan, a nutrition plan, and your money would be much better spent, and your parents would be happier about it too. Now, if we just revise the course, the things that could happen, it could actually be like a real course, not just a 1 credit hour course, but a 3 credit hour course where you meet actually 3 times a week, have one lecture and then 2 labs. The purpose of having it 1 credit hour is so that we can each take 2 other classes that are 1 credit hour of any activity that we want. So you have bowling, racquetball, any sort of sport. But what ends up happening that way is those activities meet typically 3 times a week. So you end up taking more class time, you spend more time in class for the same amount of the cost of tuition. So it's like you're spending $715, $715, $715, and if you do these over several years, the cost of tuition might actually go up. So your cost for the class is going up, and your time in classes is increasing. So it's just not an efficient way to spend your money. So how can we, as the students sitting in this classroom, help make this change? At the end of every semester, we're given, we're given evaluation forms. You have a Scantron, and you also have a thing for comments. So, on the Scantron, we can put very negative things. Now the key is, if you put all negative, if it's like on a scale of 1 to 5, and you only do 1, they don't count it. They don't count that in statistics. So you have to make it look realistic that it's not good. Kind of space them out, but make sure you're always erring on the negative side. Also, on the comments, on the comment side, you can take some of these ideas that I've given you today, write those out. I think Wellness for Life would look better if this. So if we could get everyone in the school to do this, it wouldn't require anyone going to the dean or giving a speech like this in front of the school, but it would be like an undercurrent within the school. So I told you today why Wellness for Life is an ineffective course, how it could be revised or eliminated, and also how to go about doing these things. So next time that you are registering for classes and your advisor tells you, oh, you still need Wellness for Life, remember this and think about this as you go through the class and then do something about it. Thank you.